Oh goody, apparently we're live. Excellent. Just updating a few things like adding a thumbnail and stuff like that before I get going. Do let me know if I'm coming through loud and clear, won't you? If you can't hear me, you won't know that I just said that. Hello Pete, how are you sir? You well? Happy New Year to you. And save. Right, there should now be a thumbnail. I'll change the title and whatnot at a later date. Right, okay. Oh, is Martin here as well? Cool. Right, so I thought we'd have a little update kind of stream and see what we've been up to. Just slightly soft, Gareth. I can't change. I don't think I can change it, can I? Let me see if I can do anything within the settings. Capture options. Yeah, it's not giving me the option to up the volume, sadly. You might have to turn the volume up at your end. So I'm not entirely certain what I showed you last time I streamed. I think I took you over to Joe's area, didn't I? Hello, Josh. I'm fairly sure I showed you what Joe had been up to over there with his great big lava land and dragon bones. Oh, it's raining. It's raining. And what he'd done all out front there. I'm sure I showed you that, and I believe that I showed you that we'd started working here in the middle of. Well, I think it's the middle of the map. We've been calling it the middle of the map. I don't know how middle-ish it actually is. Like for over a week, we were just using this area to grow trees and harvest wood, and we were trying to get all these chests filled with all the different types of wood that you can get within the game. Now that's something new. Dave built that. Reanimator Dave. I believe he's wanting to build it higher, and it will effectively be a lightsaber. So the lava will form the blade. So he wants to take it up higher. It's a pretty cool design. He's done it straight out of his own head, so I believe. And I believe I showed you this trading hall that I'd built. And I know for a fact I showed you the Ewok village, based on the toy, but a double-decker Ewok village. I'm sure I showed you that. So we were a bit stuck for a few days. Didn't know what to build. You know what to do. And then over Christmas, it was suggested to me that I go to this nearby village that we've got, and it was dead. There was like one villager roaming around in it, and there was got to be a Sith lightsaber, says Martin. Yeah, definitely. And try to resuscitate it. Now, there's a few players in this game, and we'd all taken a little bit from it, and one of us had taken a little bit, maybe too many, and it led to all the villagers dying off. Because they had no jobs to do, they weren't able to grow their own food anymore, they weren't able to feed each other, and they all ended up just dying off. So it was suggested that I try and breathe new life back into it, and as you can see, that was successful. What got me into this, Pete? I've told this story a couple of times, but obviously you've not heard it. About 6 years ago, my daughters were playing it, and I had a quick go on it, and I thought it was alright. I didn't know the difference between creative mode and survival mode, and they said, oh, play creative, you can do whatever you want in it, and I did, and I built a couple of things and it was fun, but within a week I felt like, well, I'm not really getting anything out of this. So I just jacked it in, and then I saw Dave streaming it because he's got a channel where he streams it is what he calls a forever world, and he was dying, and in order to build anything, you have to go out and mine for it. You know, it's in the name, isn't it? Minecraft. If you want to craft something, you have to mine for the materials. You know, like you would do down this great big massive hole down here. And I thought, oh, you know what? This seems a lot more interesting. It wasn't just all there in my inventory. I had to go out and find it. So I thought I'll give it another go. And that's about 4 months ago now, and I'm hooked. every spare hour I've got goes into this. Yeah, I'm absolutely hooked. So yeah, this village, it was literally, I will bring you to it, that little house on top of the hill there, those two houses there, this little garden patch here, but it didn't, the wood from around here had been nicked. There was this house, there were those two houses up there, that one there, this little town square, and then this street. So it's two of these. There's this one here, another one there, this one, and then these houses here. So that was the village. Another couple of garden patches here, and these little fenced areas with livestock in them. And that's literally all the village was. But like I say, everyone in it had died except for one. So I brought a new villager in. I was very naughty. I bred them. I gave them food, which made them reproduce. And I think I built this little shack here just to put some workstations in to give them something to do. And within a few days, there were 10 villagers, from 1 to 10. And now, when it comes daylight again, you'll see there must be about 30 or 40 of them. They've got carried away with themselves. They've really enjoyed the breeding. I did build this up here, this little large black and white house. Put some very nice pink bushes around it. We planted all these trees. Hello there, Andy. How you doing, sir? This seems very familiar. Yeah, this is that village that was nearby to your place that was dead. I resuscitated it. Yeah, Andy's place is the one that we passed on the way here. Just where these sky rails are, he's just over there where those steps are. That's it. That's his original place. He's now at top of a mountain way over there. So yeah, I built this one, and I stuck some beds in it, because for every bed you put down, a new baby will be born to fill that bed. And as you can see, there's quite a few people here. It's a double floored one. There's a lovely veranda out here. I keep toying with the idea of putting a fence around here, but I decide not to, just in case I ever want to just jump off. You know, you can't jump over a fence. Sadly. My daughters call this the hostel because of all the beds. And it looks like Dave has stuck a librarian in a hole. He loves sticking people in holes. If he finds someone that he wants to use, he sticks them in a hole so they can't get away. So yeah, he's stuck him in a hole. Bless him. One over here as well, is there? No. And as you can see, they've all got different jobs. That's what a librarian looks like, with the red hat there and the glasses. This guy with the monocle, he's a cartographer. Where's he gone? There he is, he's a cartographer. The ones with the yellow straw hats, they're farmers. The guy in the purple robe there, he's a cleric. So yeah, they've all got different jobs to do, and that's based upon these things that you put down. Composter here makes a farmer. This is a smoker, that makes a butcher. Fletching table makes a fletcher, who makes your arrows. Loom, I forget what it is now. A loom makes a shepherd. That's right, a loom makes a shepherd. That's a cartography table, which makes a cartographer. So, gives you an idea. So yeah, last night I finished building that stone building there with the dark roof. Just finished. Oh no, actually I finished building that earlier today, not last night. I started it last night. I built it earlier today. Quite like this one. I'm getting a little bit more adventurous with how I build things. I'm not a brilliant architect just yet, and obviously you can only make things out of blocks, square blocks. I made that one last night as well at the end of here. Don't know really what it's meant to be. It's just got a lovely light on top of it, so I've been calling it the light tower. It's made of cobblestone and different types of dark wood. 2 floors. Hello, Adam the Irritator. You didn't know that I played Minecraft? Yeah, I love Minecraft. Only started playing it 4 months ago. And a greenhouse. It's just for decoration. Andy says he needs to have a mooch around here. He's not been. No, you haven't. You've not been on at all lately. And then this idea here is a market. And the idea that brought this on was the fact that Dave keeps sticking these poor villagers in holes. It's Adam Edits, isn't it? I thought so. How are you doing, mate? So yeah, I figured it'd be nicer to have them in here, in these market stalls, and you can go there knowing what's... I haven't finished setting them all up yet. These little picture frames, these square blocks here, you can actually... They look like Cyril Snare, says Pete. Yeah, I can see what you mean. Yeah, I can see what you mean. You can put things in them, like there's a fish in that. Is there something in this one? No, there's nothing in that one yet either. And I figured the idea would be... right, he wants clay. Yeah, so you can trade clay with this guy, clay balls and stone. So I thought the idea would be you can stick an item in there and you can see instantly what it is that the villagers behind this stall are interested in. Let's have that back. And yeah, that was the idea. I figured it was better than a hole. Inside there they do have beds that they can sleep in. So it's a life of relative comfort. It's just we always know where they are. But my particular favourite is this bookstall with the librarians in. Somehow a farmer's ended up in there as well. Oh, he's just changed. He's not a farmer anymore. He's now a weaponsmith. Yeah, I don't know what's going on there with him. If I wanted to lock him in as a weaponsmith, I could do a trade with him for any of these items here, and that would guarantee that he always stayed down as a weaponsmith. These guys have been traded with, which is why they stay as librarians. I should recreate the shop. Oh, could you imagine? So yeah, I came up with this idea on, I think it was Friday last week. I built this market, and I just finished it. I'd literally just finished this market, and I was decorating it up, putting flower pots on and putting candles on, and I put this candle here and I went to light it and I accidentally hit the wood block right behind it instead, and within minutes this one and this one had gone up in flames, and I had to put them out, and I had to rebuild them. Have I seen the new baby mobs? I haven't yet. I don't know. I've been looking out for them, but nothing's popped up. Just baby villages is what I seem to keep seeing, because I keep making beds, which creates more villages. So yeah, this is the village that I've taken on board. I've resuscitated, given it new life, and Dave decided to help out here as well. He's become a little bit obsessed with it, to be fair. He has become a little bit obsessed with it. He's been trying to get all the librarians to do certain, to be giving out certain books. He's created new farmland here, chicken coop, beetroot farm, pumpkin patch, a cow farm, a pig farm over there by the look of it. And he's done all this because, yes, we've got the little farm bits in here. Like there's this sheep one here, and there's a cow one down at the other end, a couple of horses there, and you've got food, you know, potato patch here and whatnot. But the problem is the villagers deal with all this. So if we want hay or we want potatoes to trade with them, as soon as these become ripe, a villager turns up and starts picking them. So we've never got the products then to trade with the villagers, which that's one of the whole points of this, is that we can get rid of stuff and, you know, trade it with them, get emeralds that we can then use to buy things that we need. So he created this area behind fences that they can't get into, and we can now go in there and we can slaughter our own cows or breed our own cows and pigs and sheep. Well, there ain't a sheep one here yet, but there will be some at some point, I'm sure. And same for the beetroot. There was a couple of the farmers that were offering really good emerald prices for beetroot, but I'll get there, Adam. I will get there. And whenever we planted beetroot, some farmer would come along, harvest it, and put potatoes down. So now we've got our own beetroot that we can trade. Yes, Adam was asking about this. This is something Dave's built over the last couple of days. He built this one, which is sort of like his little workstation to, you know, get some. We wanted to see if we could get the villagers away from the village, to be honest. So we just built a bridge across here, built this and stuck some beds in it. And yes, the villagers came over out of interest, and then they set up home here. So you can extend your village if you want to. If you want to make your village bigger than what it started out as in your game, you can do. And that's what we're starting to do here. We're going to grow it that way. He's working on growing it this way. I'm going to start working on growing it that way towards where we originally were, what I call the middle of the map. And then he built this. He wanted to do something a little bit more ambitious. You're going to start a new survival world, Adam. Well, good luck with it. That's what this is. This is survival. I think I've got it set to medium. Now, he found a YouTube tutorial on how to make this. And I believe between these bits, so here, where he's put these little trapdoor windows, this is supposed to be like a little cubicle. And you're supposed to have a villager stuck in this thing. So instead of stuck in a hole, they're stuck in a box. And that's how you do your trading. So this is supposed to be a trading hall, and it's all the way around. So you'd have a villager in every one of these windows. But he's tweaked it because we've got the market stalls now. We don't need that, but he still liked the look of the building. So he's built that, and he's tweaked this little area here. And yes, as you can see, there are actually some villagers here, that's supposed to be a librarian. That's not a librarian. There we are, that's a librarian. And that's where we've got to so far. Or at least that's where he's got to. This is all on Dave. He's done this one all himself. Obviously up there you've got a nether portal. Let's nip in and have a look. So yeah. They're the ones that are stuck in boxes, bless them. Oh, he has given him a different job. Oh, that's a smithing table. But he's a butcher. Strange. I've got an inventory full of crap at the moment. I need to go empty some of that. A boat there for using to capture villagers and drag them in. Yes, there's an upstairs. Let's have a look upstairs. So yeah, all that's up here is the nether portal. And I assume that'll take you to the background home. It's not this, is it? It could be the nether portal, Andy. So yeah, I'm sure that will take you to the same place that's Joe's nether portal takes you to. Just to be honest with you, I'll take you to have a look. I did have a nosy a couple of weeks ago, and it's more constant. It sounds like an electric thing. I don't know, it could be my headphones that I'm using, I'm not sure, Andy. So let's have a look through at the nether. See what Joe's built over there. So this was all soul sand, with skeletons constantly spawning on it. And yeah, I know you need gold armour. Andy's warning me about having gold armour in case piglins see me. So yeah, he's built this fortress, has Joe. Nether forest track. There's a skeleton. Get rid of him. There's a ghast floating around out there, so I won't be going out there. Another skeleton, look at that. No, they're not chests, are they? I thought they were chests. I don't know what's going on here. That's a ghast and gunpowder farm. Oh. I've not had a proper look around here, so I don't know what's happening and what's going on. You'll see me die now. What's there? Tall ladder, isn't it? No, Joe doesn't do things like that. Oh, that sounds terrifying. What was that? Ah, piglins. Right, okay. I'm not hanging around here if there's piglins because we don't like you if you're not wearing gold, and I'm not wearing gold. I have no gold on me. So yeah, that's enough of this place. I am that much of a coward. It mostly comes from having all of this diamond armour with all of those enchantments on them, and carrying all of these with all of these enchantments on them. If I die in here and can't get back to them, I would lose them, and I don't want to. So I'm not gonna risk risk that one. Oh, okay, wooden boats. I'm not very good with the boats. I don't know what he's got going on over here. I should have read the sign, shouldn't I? Very long tunnel. wonder if there's an end to this tunnel. That's why the boats are there, yes, I know, Andy, but I'd probably be going into the wall constantly. I'm terrible. I can't steer them things. They're terrible. Well, I'm terrible with them. Oh. Woohoo! Oh. Oh yay, lava. It's like hell, isn't it? It really is like some kind of hell. Minecraft hell. Oh Christ. Oh blimey. How is this ice not melting? Andy's getting upside down vibes, yeah. Would you not think that the upside down in Strange Things is a version of hell? I think it's like hell or purgatory or something like that. Jesus, how long is this? The finale was horrible, says Adam. I think the final battle could have been a bit longer. It looked great though, I've got to say that. I think it looked fantastic, but yeah, it could have been longer for the final battle. And I didn't like the fact that it was like an hour's worth of goodbyes at the end of it. You know, that 2-hour special could have been an hour easily. Blimey. I think we're nearing the end now. I think. Are we? Or is this just another one of those open areas? Oh, now we're in the green space. Oh, cool. I've not been here before. That looks cool. So. And another long corridor. I hope that this journey's worth it. Magma blobs, that's right, Andy. Kill them and you get magma cream. And I have killed a few of them. Is this the end? Is it snowing? Is that snow? My word. Ash. Yeah, okay, that makes a lot more sense, doesn't it? Right, I'm bored of this now. Yeah, go for it, Adam. If you want to add me, you can do. I wouldn't know what I'm doing. I have had notifications before of other people adding me, and I've no idea who they are. Is this... what? Okay. Ah, right, so they're barrels, those back at the thing. I just hit the wrong part of that. Okay. How many of them have you got? No. Ah, okay. Right, yeah, I thought they were chests, didn't I? I've got an impression I should be using some of that potion. I don't know if I'm quite ready to go out exploring, if I'm honest with you. Maybe I shouldn't have come all this way. I've never seen that stone before. What is it? Has he got any of these barrels? What's that? Oh, with a skeleton skull. Okay, cool. I won't take his stuff. No. Oh my, what the heck? No, 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 no. Oh, sugar. And I've got no milk. Alright, whatever it is, it's... Oh, something got me then, didn't it? Blaze, says Andy. Yeah, I'm not up for that tonight, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sorry. I've led you down this long corridor for nothing. The thing is, I can still hear them at the other side of these walls. Gas. Yeah, I don't like them. Yeah, that was a waste of 10 minutes or however long it was. That would be me, Adam. Yes, that would be me. Baby Star G left the realm. I'm sure I'll be back in a minute. That's someone else who's playing. Oh. Don't look at him. Don't look at him. I mean, the cool thing about there being other players in the world doing their own thing is that you can harvest endermen from that green zone. Yeah, the green area is where they seem to call home. What was I just saying? Yeah, the cool thing about other people playing in the realm is that they're off doing their own thing. Like Joe does his own thing. This is Joe's own thing, I suppose. They're off doing their own thing, and after a while, if you go and visit and see what they've been up to, it's interesting to see what it is they've created. Like I said, who's back in the realm? The Endermen are like the Demogorgon of Minecraft. I don't know, they're fairly easy to kill, to be honest with you, Endermen. And the Mind Flayer is the one that, I can't see what that says. It only shows up the first part of the sentence on the screen, I'm afraid, Adam. Oh, what am I doing? I'm a better shot than you are. I'm sure they're not supposed to be able to spawn when there's lights about. I've got a gold sword now, so I can go back to the piglins. Just as well you brought lots of says, and I don't know what the means. Steak, yeah. Yeah, definitely. Well, what I find now is I don't even bother cooking it. Because I've got this bow with flame on it. When you kill anything with it, it cooks the food for you, so you don't have to slaughter it and then put it all in the cooker furnace. So when I'm out and about and I see cows, I just tend to grab them then. I've got a mod where you have Jurassic World dinosaurs. Yeah, I don't do mods, or at least I haven't yet. That is Ender Chest, yeah. That's interesting though. What does... Obviously when you got an Ender Chest it shows you your own. Just wondered... Yeah, the compass, it's... just spinning around like mad. Cool. Right, now this is going to be fun. Nether Fortress. Yeah, I'm not staying in here any longer. I'm not really prepped for the Nether, am I? So this will bring me out at Joe's Portal, I think, won't it? That looks like the lava side, so I'll go out this side. Yeah. You go out the wrong side and you just go into lava. I don't want to do that. He likes living dangerously, does Joe. Oh, Emperor. In the middle of the day. Oh, he's going to try and kill me now because I stared at him. Get under here. Yeah, that didn't work, did it? Oh well. What did I get myself? An Eye of Ender. Let's drop the apple. Ender Pearl, not Eye of Ender, of course. Ender Pearl. Cool. Yeah, that's the only problem. When you come back through, it doesn't take you back to the portal that you left through. It brings you to the original one. And if that original one's been deactivated, it creates a new one right near it. It's very strange. City there. Lovely. I'm still immensely proud of my Ewok village over there. I won't take you to Andy's new dwelling because it's not quite finished yet, I don't believe, so it's pointless having a look at that just yet. You found a cherry blossom forest. Cool. We've got quite a few in this particular realm. That's how we've ended up getting all these saplings. No, it's all right, Andy. I'll leave it until you've got it done. I'll show them where it is though. Certainly, little bear. Yeah, this is his little farm. Andy's. There we are. It's top of that mountain there. You can just see the bottom layer of it. So, get a little bit closer. You might see all the drowned there. Mobs galore. There you go, you can see it now. It's well lit up in the dark. There it is. Cool. He's going to do away with it at some point, he says, his other house with the little farm over there. Pale Wood Keep is what he's calling it. And this is the entrance to Andy's mine as well. It's a massive cave system. Absolutely huge cave system is that down there. A couple of trees there from the nether. Now, one thing that I have found since the more recent update is that even though you've got everything well lit, you can't. No creepers will spawn here in the village. No skeletons will. No zombies will, except for zombies on horses. They do have a tendency to still spawn, even though it's well lit. So in the night time, if you're not sleeping, you need to keep an eye out for them, because they will kill your villagers. It's like we're good at the moment though. Oh, I just made my little bee farm as well this morning, this afternoon, this evening. Yeah. Little shelf here with some shears on it to get the honeycombs out, and then some chests here to put the honeycombs in when you've got them. That one's ready. No, none of the others are just yet. You have to put campfires underneath them to make the bees docile. Otherwise you try to harvest them and they come for you. Is that right, Andy? Andy says it's quite relaxing just watching. Thing is though, I've shown you everything that we've done. I've brought you up to date now, and I don't really know what else to do. I'll show you inside this light tower. Oh, we've got a sleeper, we've got a villager living here now, cool. Ah, two. Oh, he's a dumbass. They call them nitwits. They've got these green jerseys on. He'll never get a job. Never get a job. So he's absolutely useless. I did go through a phase of killing them because we don't want blights like that on society. No, because he's taking up bed space that a working villager could take. So that's why I would get rid of them. But I found out that if any of the villagers know that you've killed them, they can put the prices up because they don't like you. Because you killed their own. So I've stopped killing them now. Yeah, it looks like none of these zombie on horseback are coming through, which is good. It's very good. Well, there's another nitwit running around up there, look. See him? See if I can find him. He's just here and I'll let go. Wonder if that was him. Ooh, black cat. Apparently they're quite rare. Oh, it's a child. There he is. Wonder if I was to set fire to it now, if they'd all die in there. Right, so if anyone's got any suggestions of what we could build next, I'd love to hear it. Either mention it in the live chat now or drop a comment just to see what we give me an idea of something to do. I literally built the greenhouse last night because the thought occurred to me. Anyone sleeping in here? Oh yeah, we've got 2 sleepers, 2 fishermen. Good, that means that's worked. Because this is next to the water, there's nothing else here. I put fishing barrels beside this house. Build a Godzilla statue and that's where you keep all of your weapons and tools, says Adam. Awesome idea, awesome. In my original world that I set up 4 months ago when I first started playing, that was the idea. And I did start building it, and I didn't get very far because I was building it almost life size, so as big as Godzilla would be. But I managed to build up, and I'd done the head, and it was a very snowy area which I'd spawned in, and I went 3,000 blocks in every direction. In one direction I went 6,000 blocks, and it was just all snow and ice. So I just carried on setting up in the snow, and well, I came back the day after to build some more, and it was covered in white, and I thought, well, what's the point? I don't want Godzilla covered in white. But yeah, it'd be an idea to do here at some point. I don't know if I'd do it anywhere near here or somewhere else, but maybe. We'll see. We'll see. I might work up from the tail this time if I do it again. Any ideas, greatly appreciated. I want to make more of a path here. That's not how you make a path, Gareth, that's how you make holes. Carve it out of the hill, it won't be high enough. That's better. Little things like that you keep thinking of. Where's these steps going? To these ones. Funny watching them all come out of the house because so many of them come out. I think most of them have already come out. Actually level that off at some point. That's better. There we go. So what's everybody else been up to this evening? You know, got on with lots and lots of stuff. We all tuned into Andy's video earlier on, didn't we? That was cool. I did have a couple of Seekins toys when I was a kid. Not many though. See, this goes to nowhere, so I might do something up here at some point, I think. Martin's been chilling since work. Cool. There's a T-Rex right outside your base. Cool, Adam, very cool. Yeah, I might have it lead to something up here, I think. Just don't know what, We'll probably push these boundaries as well at some point, make the village larger as we go. I don't know to what end really. I suppose it's just a pastime. But it's nice to be able to turn it into a great big cityscape at some point maybe. I like my little greenhouse. Simple but effective, I think. No doors on it though. I couldn't find any doors that I liked the effect of with it, so I decided to just leave it open. No one's taken this one yet. Get rid of this gravel. No. Go get some dirt. I need to empty my inventory actually. Where did I get that from? Dirt. Where's some dirt? I think there's some in the chest down here. Yeah. You know, fun thing last night, I ended up going on a... because I built the greenhouse and I wanted to put as many different flowers in it as possible, and I only had 5 different ones. So I went on a big trek. I went about 4,000 blocks in one direction last night, looking for somewhere with different flowers. And as you can see, I managed to find them. And while I was out, I was like, you know what? Why don't I do a live stream? Which is why I ended up doing it tonight, actually. Oh, let's do a live stream. And I didn't. And my word, I wish I had. Because while I was out and about, I found this... I'd gone in a direction I'd not gone before, and I found a jungle biome. And in this jungle biome, I found this, like, Aztec temple. It was a bit like Indiana Jones. There was traps inside it, and once you got through all the traps, there was a bit of treasure. It was quite cool. It was quite cool. It's only small. It was only small, but it was quite cool. There were zombies in there, there were skeletons in there, and it was fun. Fun. It was a small little challenge, but cool. I thought, oh, I'd love to have shown you that, but I'd done it. You know, I've done it all. And firing arrows at you while you're in there. Oh, what's Dave done here? And created a tunnel. Cool. And literally after leaving that temple, I carried on out of the jungle, and as I got just towards the outskirts of it, I found some coloured terracotta blocks sticking up out of the ground. And what that means is that right underneath my feet there, where I was then, not where I am now, but where I was then, there's a underground village, which, if you caught my earlier streams of Minecraft in my own world, you know that I found one there as well, and I harvested it. Well, yeah, I found another one. I was just thought, wouldn't it have been cool to have been able to share that with you all while I was out and about exploring and adventuring? But it is what it is now. Yeah, underground village, Adam. It's what does he call them? I think it's an ancient trail, I think they call it, and it's houses made out of terracotta, so like what those pink ones are made out of down there actually. But these ones, they're all like red and purple and bright orange and whatever else, and then you get some glazed terracotta bricks down at the bottoms of the houses. But you tend to find like 6 or 7 houses like you do in a village here, but they're all literally underground, and it's just the very tops of the highest ones that's sticking out of the ground. I believe they appear in the Snowy Tiger place and jungle trails, and possibly in deserts as well. Inky, hello there, how you doing, matey? Late? You're not late at all. There was no schedule to be here today. No plan to even do anything. However, the whole point of being here is just sort of like show you what we've been doing, and I've done that now, so you might want to go back and watch it again if you've got any interest in it. If you haven't, that's fair enough, I don't mind. So, path around this one as well. I think I've pretty much done. So yeah, what's that, Inky? Ah yes, me repeating the same. Sorry, the screen only shows the sort of like first part of the sentence, so I missed most of it, I'm afraid. Sorry. Let's get my phone up, and then I can. Repeating the same way. Look back later and look right. Okay, no, I get it now. No worries. You like the village? Well, this, as I explained earlier, it was an existing village and it was dead. Hey, you found it. Are you playing at the same time, Adam? Time to make it your empire. So yeah, it's a village that existed in the game. You had that little house there up at the top, these 2 houses here, this one here, those 2 over there, and then literally this street here. So obviously the vegetable patches, this town square, and that house, this tower another tower, and those houses there, a couple of vegetable patches at the bottom. The animal pens, that's it. That's all this village was. And us players that ever played in this realm, we'd all nicked a little bit from it, and it got to the point where there was only one villager left that all died out. So I had it suggested that I should try and revive it, and just after Christmas, so just before New Year, I set about doing that. I brought another villager in, got them breeding, built new houses, put work tables down for them, you know, job tables and whatnot, smithing tables, stuff like that. From that one villager that was left, we've now got loads and loads more. And over the last few days, I've just built this market. I accidentally set fire to it once I'd finished and had to rebuild 4 of the stalls. I just finished building this one today, this house. Here. That's why it's not in keeping with the rest of them, you know, the stone. Greenhouse. Thank you, matey. Greenhouse. I've got this tower. There's a light brick on top, which is quite nice. Just built that last night, and I've got a bee farm going on just over there. Why are those bees out at night time? I would have thought they'd have gone back in by now. So yeah, and big house at the top of the thing I built and put loads of beds in it. My daughters like to call it the hostel because of how it looks on the inside. And then that wonderful, impressive house over there is what Dave built over the last couple of days. That's Reanimator Dave. It's got a portal in the top of it, and yeah, it did use a YouTube tutorial, so he wasn't taking the whole credit for it, but I mean, he's put the effort in himself, and it looks absolutely fantastic. So, yeah, you can see why they call it that. I'm not sure what you mean by that. So yeah, that's the world up to date. No shame using the tutorial. No, definitely not. Definitely not. I used it to. I used the tutorial to build my trading hall that I've got over in the middle. Not in this village, but over what I've been calling the middle of the map. Near my Ewok village. That was it. I had planned on extending that Ewok village. I really did. You know, I thought I'd just gone past a creeper then. Caught it with the corner of my eye. Let's get something. I feel like I should build something, but I don't know what. No idea what I should build. Let's see what stuff I've got in here. Oh, I'm not going to be able to get out of here now, am I? Silk touch. There we go. What have I got? Oh, I've got a few of them. Not masses though. I was going to get some more. Build something here. What was that? Sounds like a right rumble of some kind, didn't it? 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I got that wrong, didn't I? Just make a very simple domicile. Now, do we have a central door? Or do we have one off to the side? I guess we're having one off to the side. Favourite wood type? Dark oak, you suggest. Well, dark oak's what I'm using now. I don't know. I mean, it does depend on what you're building. I mean, believe it or not, that's not dark oak, that's spruce. I use dark oak for the steps there because it's pretty much the same colour as spruce with the bark still on. You can see that's the darker wood what I'm using here, you see. I don't know, I think it depends on what I'm building. I mean, for the market stalls I wanted all different colours. I really like the mangrove, the red. It's like a cherry red, I quite like that. Right, so no, Gareth. That's not really what I wanted to do. Right, I'm going to need to go and... Was that because I jumped? I think it was. I moved my table, didn't I? Popped it there. I think I'm going to need more than 40. 50 should do. Yeah, I think if you go up another step, it'll look too much. I'm going to need more than the 10, aren't I? Get a job. Look at him, running around, not caring the world. No work uniform on. Get a job. It's not your day off. How many will I get out of that? Ooh, pink might be nice. 12. That won't be enough, will it? Mind you, I've got an infinite source of pink wood there, haven't I? No, I heard a growl then from a zombie. I reckon there's a cave underneath me. Glass. Need more than that. I think I've got some glass panes somewhere. There we go. What was that, Inky? You usually use a mix of spruce and dark oak personally. Yeah, well that's what that's made out of, so yeah, fair enough. I get it. I do like a mix of all sorts, to be honest with you. I like totally different colour for the floor. Potentially for the ceiling. I might put a ceiling in there, or a lighter wood. Doubt it'll be the same as that. In fact, I might change the pink, I'm not sure if it goes really. Door. Use them all. I think I do. Oh, let's have a red door. Let's have a red door. Shame you have to make them threes. There we go, red door. Using the pink wood is always an odd thing. Either not enough pink or too much. Yeah. Although to be fair, once you get a bed thrown in there and a table, What table should I throw in? There we go. What table should we go with? Cartography might be nice. Is there some paper in here? Cut that, it was as well. I need some more wood. I wonder what was wrong. There we go. There we are, we can have a couple living there. Well, you know what it needs? Lights. I still need to do the ceiling. Let's have a white ceiling. No, I don't know. What have I got? I've got white. White it is. Oh, someone's... Did you see that green sparkle then? Someone's already claimed either the bed or the table. I think it was a bed. A light. Numpty. Four. I can make 5. There we are, not very ambitious in the slightest, but we've got a little house made. Green sparkle, someone's claimed the bed. Bloody phantoms. Hate them. Top up there. It's right over there. That's my Tyranids coming along. Yeah, I've not done anything lately. I kind of... I won't say I've given up, but I haven't done anything since the open mic night. It's the only chance I seem to get to paint, to be honest with you, is during an open mic. Doing my head in, was that? I don't like it, that. It looks really weird with the door off to one side. Do I have any more greenery? Haha, I got you this time. Woohoo! Look at that! Phantom membranes! Can use that on my elytra, which I never wear. My elytra is in there. I'll pop the phantom membranes in there as well. There's another one. Yeah, it's too high up. What am I doing now? Oh, I just needed 2 more. He just took a dive at me and missed. I'll have that, thank you very much. You swine, you got me. How many of them are there? Too many. Oh, got that one as well. Oh, this is what I was telling you about earlier. Zombie on a horse. Now the horse is passive. The zombie horse. He won't do anything to harm you. But obviously the zombie will. Is he trying to get into the house? I think he is. I think he's claimed the bed, you know. Oh, what a... zombie horse is one of the rarest mobs, right? No, they're brand new. They've just brought them in, and they seem to appear in all the time now. Or at least they are for me. They're appearing in my village, which is well lit. It's really annoying because they kill villagers. Really annoying. It's quite funny, isn't it? I literally built that last night. which is nothing special. But just so you can see me build something, I've gone and built that today, and there's nothing to it at all. It's like the little granny annex for whoever it is that lives in there. Still want me, don't you, little buggerlugs? Oh, one just spawned right there. I'm out of here. It's funny how they're just there, isn't it? And, oh, I was going to say they don't seem to be following me, but actually that one is. I like that. I'm quite pleased with that. I might turn that other one that I've just built into something more like that. You know, build a tower on the side of it. Okay, bye bye to Baby Star G. It's out of range. Yeah, it's too high. I cannot get to it, so. So we've got Cosmic Council on Wednesday. What do you want to see us talking about on there? I don't know what we're going to chat about on Wednesday nights. The villagers are certainly coming over in this direction now, aren't they? So these buildings and beds in particular are what's leading them over here. I don't think it'll be too long before I'm able to bring them over to our original area over here. Keep building houses and buildings and tower blocks and whatever else. Putting beds in them. Sorry, one of the kids were asking me about something then. I went quiet. What am I doing over here? Oh yeah, I was saying if I build some more buildings and beds, we'll be able to get the villagers to come over this area as well. So we'll see. Oh, got a white horse there. Cool. What's chat saying? Marty says we'd need to think about that. Not much has happened, honestly, so I'm not sure what you could talk about. Oh, thank you. Well, we just won't talk about anything then. The three of us will just sit there in silence, looking at the screen. You get 3 out of every full hive. Lightning. And there's another zombie. Here's a little interesting tale for you. This white stall here is empty at the moment. As I said, no one's taken it yet. Well, someone had taken it, and I had blocked them in there. And I'd got it all set up. And while I was working down here on one of these, we heard that loud crack of thunder like we just heard a moment ago. And within seconds, we heard this. I was like, that's a witch. Where's the witch? Where's the witch? I was looking everywhere for this witch. And then when I looked up here, the trader that was inside this stall had turned into a witch. Oh my word. Where'd they come from? Is it? I thought it was daytime. Hang on. I'll use it for a minute. So a witch, it turned into a witch of this particular stallholder, this trader. And I was like, well, what do we do? We had a quick look up and it says, yeah, if lightning strikes within 4 blocks of a villager, it will turn them into a witch and they will eventually become aggressive. Because at the moment she wasn't being aggressive, but it says she will eventually become aggressive. And the horrible, nasty things of witches that throw poison at you, take all your hearts away, and then one little hit, you're dead. So we had to deal with her. So we shot her with our bows and arrows straight through here and killed her. And I removed the blocks, hoping someone else would take this space. And no one's moved in since. It's like nobody wants to live in a house that used to be a witch's, do they? Try swapping the bed. Go on, try swapping the bed. Go on, you can have my pink one. See if that does anything. Just twinkle, so someone might have claimed it now. If they have, and I see them in there, I can brick it back up again, and I've got a full market. I did for the time have a sign on it. I'd put a signpost on this pillar here, and it said "to let." I thought that was quite funny because you normally find market stalls vacant at most markets. Right, well, I think it's probably what time is it? 9:30. Yeah, let's call it a night for this one, and hopefully I can show you something interesting again soon. And failing that, there's always going to be Cosmic Councils and open mic nights. So I'll catch you again on Wednesday night. Yeah, especially Dewsbury Market, plenty of empty stalls there, aren't there? Yeah, we'll catch you on Wednesday night for the open mic. No, it's not open mic night. It's Cosmic Council this week. I just said that as well. Cosmic Council. Yeah. Okay. So take care, everyone. I will catch you later. Bye bye. And thanks for watching.